Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Deus Ex Human Revolution with me, your host Tim. We left off, we snuck into Seraph Industries, one of their manufacturing plants here in Chicago, I think, Detroit? Detroit. And now we are, well, continuing to sneak through it. We're trying to make our way to one of the main offices next to the assembly plant where we can rescue the hostages, and from there, head on north. If you're curious as to why I have 110 life instead of 100, it's because I drank some beer. At the very end of the last video, I go over some of the items that we had picked up. Okay, right. So while we're in here, we might as well search all the employees' lockers. They don't mind if we search them, or we take the things that are inside of them. Assuming there will be something. I'm going to assume that since this is probably a weapon plant, it makes sense to possess things like a concussive grenade, etc. And actually, I need to remember how I throw a grenade really quick. I am really sorry for checking this. This will just be a second. How do I throw a grenade? G. Okay. We're going to keep picking up everything that we have space for in our inventory. Whatever we don't decide to keep, we can sell. Not credit chips, though. That may seem weird, but this is an employee's factory. I'm willing to believe this might be like a store. This really is a locker. But I'm willing to believe that maybe some of this stuff was left here and supposed to be brought to one of the boxes to be sent away to other people. Like, it's to be shipped off. But money is not. That is definitely my employees. So I will, well, not my employees, but it's definitely the employees. And I'm not interested in stealing so blatantly, as it were. We're going to search all of them. All of them. Some on the other side as well. Revolver ammo. We will have to make a choice very soon as to what items we want to keep or which ones we are going to be discarding. Huh, wonder what that actually is. Okay, that's all that's inside the lockers today. So, oh, ammo's 2 spaces. Okay. Let's move you here. And let's rotate this. That should give us enough room to carry another weapon in case we find one.
Jensen, I just tried to unlock the assembly lab door, but my override codes aren't working. Someone's changed the protocols.
What? Didn't you plug the...
I'm on it. But until I find this particular breach and fix it, you'll have to hack the door manually. Pritchard out.
On the off chance that is still active, I am not going to walk through the metal detector. Okay, I think we'll watch the hacking tutorial together. It will do a better job of explaining it than I will, I think.
When hacking, your goal is to take control of a device's registries, so you can access the security codes within. To do it, you must navigate the network, capturing nodes as you go along. You begin a hack from your point of entry in the system, the I/O port. To capture a node, simply place the cursor over it and hold the interaction button. A wheel will appear, showing you the programs that can be used against it. Traveling from node to node is accomplished using bridges. A bridge can be unidirectional or bidirectional, as shown by its arrows. Each time you capture a node, there is a chance the network will detect your presence. The higher a node's rating, the greater the likelihood that you will be detected. If detected, don't panic. You still have a chance, you just need to hurry. The network will try to trace your entry point and boot you out of the system. If you manage to capture the registries before the network trace reaches your I/O port, you'll be okay.
Okay, everyone, let's give it a shot. Okay, so on the off chance this is still the same. Oh, well, I messed it up anyway. Let's try. No, every pass key here does have a code you can enter to hack it. I'm sorry, without needing to hack it, but well, let's go ahead and hack. We'll be here forever otherwise. Okay, well, let's give it the attempt. Oh, and it's the exact same thing we saw in the tutorial. Alright, so we have a 50%, 60% chance of being detected as we try to take this. So it's probably going to happen. Let's just go. You can do multiple things at the same time.
Access granted.
Which is important to realize. Hey, nice. Achievement unlocked. First hack. You can have several things, as I just mentioned, you can have several different things going right away, which would make it really useful in case you are worried about the fact that you will probably get detected. Just immediately hack as many things as possible. Oh, right. If this is where they're working on sensitive computer systems, they would want to make sure that everyone who walks into the place is sanitized. And that must be Purity First, the group which is here.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man!
He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way! I am not going to prison for this!
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy won't be the last skinner in here who buys it.
Shut up, J-Ro. Trevor, you gotta calm down. Help me find something to cover him up with.
I'm telling you, man, these Hansa lovers deserve what's coming to them.
Okay, we should check around to see if there's any way we can avoid going down there first. If we can't avoid going down there, then we'll have to watch the patrol routes for a tiny bit. And no, I don't see a way to avoid it. I'm detecting 3 enemies down here, but we saw a 4th before. He might have wandered off down one of the other hallways. It's going to be very tricky to get down here without being seen. We're going to have to go do it from this side if I want to do it at all. There's not so many of them, but we do have 19 bullets. That might be enough to defeat them all. Here we go. Darn it, that one guy's moving forward. We're still safe here, though. At least, I hope we will be. They don't seem to patrol this far down here.
Someone over there?
This is a really bad spot to have to fight,
Must have
Tim.
been a shadow or something.
Whew, that was really close. does this take us? Feels like it's across right back up to where we started from. Oh, nice. We can circumvent the entire downstairs if we want to. We could also try to knock everyone out. I think we'll actually try this.
Jesus! What happened to you? Who the hell are you?
Oh, darn it, I got seen.
I see you, Chrome.
Oh, God! Oh, no, Tim. Okay. Well, we get to do all this again, I suppose. We'll even keep it on screen. Okay. That stunk. We were doing so well. Well, I wasn't expecting to do this flawlessly. Wow, that was really bad. Just a misstep killed us.
Jesus Christ, you killed him, man.
He asked for it. Kept calling me a bigot.
No way, no way. I am not going to prison for this.
Hate to tell you this, Trev, but once that bomb goes off, this guy will be the last.
So the one guard became hyper-aware when he saw his friend get knocked out. I didn't realize he would look up, which seems like a weird thing to do, but good for him, he totally did. Unless he heard us fire the tranquilizer. So we'll try again this time. Crap, he's gonna see him the moment he turns around. Nice. Awesome. Okay. That looks like that secures downstairs. Let's go down there then and search the assembly lab, I suppose. Oh, sure. Yep. Here's where they are making all the bionic limbs. Pocket secretary. What does that say? This is it. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Asalitos, we are go for tonight. Meet in M Junction precisely on the quarter hour. Being early means you draw attention. Being late means you get left behind. China Boy will hack us in. Place should be empty, except for a few guardias. And we know the routes. K-Rod, you're in charge of the bomb. Should you need to disarm it once set, failsafe code is 1505. Now let's stop these body polluters in their tracks. Oh, interesting. They didn't realize that of course, because how would they know, that the employees were working late or overtime. They just happened to show up. They didn't mean for this to happen. They meant to come in here and probably blow the place up or damage some equipment or what have you. Nice. That is my weapon of choice, everyone. That is the machine pistol. In fact, let's go ahead and begin putting this stuff in better spots. I'm not probably going to use my sniper rifle. I don't need... Well, we can't really clear it. Let's move you to here. Machine pistol is basically a... It doesn't do as much damage, I think, even as the 10mm. Actually, we can compare that really quick. So if I look at this gun, rated damage output is a 3. The machine pistol is a 1. Yup. But I love the weapon anyway. It fires so fast. And I've always loved the idea of machine pistols. That can stay there right now. I want to explore the rest of the lab. We should also be taking a look inside boxes and what have you. Plus we have the rest of the bodies. I don't want to leave them out here in the open. Grab it by the foot. At the very least, let's put you there. Sorry about your foot. I should end up actually using the pistol this time around. Tranquilizer darts. Looking at inventory space. We're already out. One of the first upgrades I like taking is more inventory space. And this is why. Yep, so we are already overburdened and we can't pick up the blue dot, which is the machine gun pistol ammo. So we're dropping something. I don't remember ever needing remote detonated explosive devices. So we're just gonna drop these. They could be worth money, but we don't care. Or I don't care. I'm gonna convince myself I don't care. Go. We still have some inventory space left. We'll equip this weapon instead. Combat rifle ammo. Is that really all that's down here? It might be. I think there's at least one person I didn't search. Okay, he's down in this direction. And as before, I don't want to leave the body out in the open. Back over here. I don't see any enemies on radar though, so it's probably a waste of time. The thief instincts in me don't want to leave the bodies out in the open. Hello. There is someone in here.
What the hell are we doing? Hostage.
Thank you, sir. His credit money will take. More ammunition. Trash cans you can just move around, I guess, and grab to make sounds. We can't have any more inventory. Okay, let's re-equip our machine pistol. Instinctively, I keep hitting the 3 button when I equip it, so we're going to move it over there instead. And then let's move our cyber boosts over here. Okay, I do want to carry more of those. So what are we dropping then? I suppose we can drop the stun gun darts. We don't actually have a stun gun, so it doesn't do us any good. Shotgun cartridges, but we don't have a shotgun, so we're not going to take that either. We wouldn't have room for the shotgun. I'd have to drop probably the sniper rifle. And I intend to try to sell that. Yeah, that's going to be 2 spaces, Tim. I can just drop the pistol. But I might need this weapon while we're in battle at the moment. Or no, I really want to sell the sniper rifle. I really do. I suppose if we see someone with a shotgun, maybe we'll just leave the sniper rifle behind. It does seem kind of weird that I'm metagaming like this, if I'm being honest, so maybe we shouldn't do such a thing.
Please, help!
Don't kill us! Do not use the door.
Have mercy!
Okay, that's right.
Somebody!
So they're screaming for help, but on that same note, if you run in there, well, I guess let's do it. What's the key to deactivate the bomb? Oh. No, we'll go in the other way. So, they've rigged the doors to blow up the bomb, or rather to activate the bomb if you walk in there. The bomb itself, I believe, is not an explosive. I think it's a poison bomb. We'll get a good look at it when we're in the room. I think we can go in this way. We could have just snuck past all these people, too. Instead of using our tranquilizer. But if I'm going to be honest, the tranquilizer will be one of the first things I end up getting rid of. Which is a weird thing to say, because it is very useful. But it takes up a lot of inventory. And we can't... Well, yeah, I prefer actually taking out enemies at range permanently. Ironically, I won't use the sniper rifle for it. Oh, actually, no, Tim. If we had a crossbow with tranquilizer darts like the original game, something smaller than this item, we would.
Someone out there.
What are you doing?
Find a way to deactivate it.
We totally know the code, so we could just enter the code instead of hacking it.
Get us out of here!
Automated dispersal device deactivated. Countdown terminated. Have a nice day.
Pritchard, get word to Seraph. I found the hostages.
I'm relaying good news, I hope.
They're safe, and they're staying put. SWAT will have to exfil them as soon as I've got the prototype.
I'll tell Sarif, but don't take too long.
Listen up. I need you all to stay calm, keep your voices down, and wait here for SWAT. The plant's not clear yet.
Not clear, but those terrorists, they've got my wife.
Your wife?
She's the manager here. Josie Thorpe. They said they needed her to open the administration building. They were looking for evidence of some kind. Please, I haven't seen her since. You have to find her.
I'll do my best. But right now, I need you all to stay here and wait for the police. Can you do that?
Yes, of course. But please, hurry.
You said they were looking for evidence? What kind of evidence?
I don't know. They're purists. They think the body is sacred and shouldn't be tampered with. They probably want something that will implicate us in moral wrongdoings.
Did they know about the typhoon?
It's a top secret contract. How could they? And we only moved it in a few hours ago. Please, I don't think they expected anyone would be working today. And now that they're backed into a corner, you have to find my wife, please.
Yeah, I agree with him. They do feel like they're back in the corner, which is why they took hostages. Oh, we're filled up on tranquilizer darts. We can't carry anymore. Okay, we'll have to make use of this weapon a great deal more then.
That was too close. They were going to kill us with poison gas. What kind of people are we dealing with?
Thank God you showed up. I don't think they were gonna let us go.
I don't think they were either.
What took you so long? Where are the cops, for Christ's sake?
They're on their way.
You've got to find their leader. He's the key to all of this. You should have heard him whip them up into a frenzy. It was scary.
Is it over? Thank you, God, it's over. I said I'd give up drinking if you got us out of this. I guess now I've got to follow through.
You do, sir. Don't you go back on your word to God.
Goddamn crazy fanatics. How'd they even get in here? No alarms went off or anything.
Their hacker must have helped them gain entry.
I know you don't want us running around the place until everything is secured, so why don't you go ahead and do that so we can get out of here?
Sure. I just wanted to see what you all had to say. Wasn't looking for thanks or anything like that. I just really wanted to know what they would say. So let's also move this back down to spot number 1. Well, hello. That symbol on our map is a camera. You can hide directly under cameras, similarly to how you could do it in the first game. If they see you, then the place goes on red alert, obviously. And then you're dealing with enemies trying to track you down. Okay, I'm not going to take a look at the security systems. There's two people. They are not talking. Maybe they are talking. There's also a camera. Oh, the place already has sirens going on. I'm really glad for this interface. Oh, by the way, we can hear Pritchard talking to us, and or anyone else through our intercom, the infosec or info package, without anyone else hearing us. I'm not sure if Jensen actually talks out loud in response, or if it is his thoughts that he relays back to the people on the other side. The camera may detect the person. It's gonna be a shame.
You fucker! Come on! Come on!
Believe it or not, that was a silent takedown. We didn't kill him. Let's get these bodies out of the hallway. I did remember at the last minute that bodies, that if a camera activates them, will activate the alarms. Though that was a good...
This is Eliza Cassan reporting to you live from Picus.
That was a good thing, actually. It worked in our favor. It dragged the people out of the room, so I didn't have to walk in here and take a look at what... I didn't have to deal with anything in here. We can actually now walk in on our leisure. The Picus Daily Standard. One globe, one source for news. That immediately makes me terrified. I would prefer there to be dozens, hundreds of different news sources, as opposed to just one of them. I would not trust one news organization to tell me the truth. Again, I don't trust... I suppose even with hundreds, do I trust any of them? Can the Motor City rise again? Perhaps more than any other place, Detroit embodies the change America has undergone over the past 2 decades. Devastated first by the demise of the auto industry, and then by the global oil crash of 2015, this former heart of American enterprise has lost many of its once proud neighborhoods to decay, poverty, and crime. Still, there is hope. In 2007, augmentation developer Sarif Industries made Detroit its corporate headquarters, converting a defunct automotive plant into a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility. David Sarif, CEO of the firm, adamantly believes Detroit can become a beacon city, where capital investments and urban renewal set a standard for the whole country. Says Sarif, human enhancement technology will lead humankind to a brighter future, and Detroit with it. Taiyang Medical continues global expansion. Shanghai-based Taiyang Medical Corporation increased its market share by 7.3% this week. Wow! I want to buy stocks in. Thanks to the acquisition of human modification specialist Laredo Manufacturing, PLC of Chile. The company now owns and operates plants in 15 countries worldwide. Wow, they're going to corner the market on that. Human modification specialists. I wonder if they're the group that manufactures the neuropozyne we briefly heard about. Neuropozyne is a drug that those who have mechanical implants, like we do, for example, must take, or the body rejects the implants, and you'll have death or other serious side effects. I have some health issues myself, so I'm very familiar with the need to take medicine after you have some things done to you. Sarif Industries, rising to tomorrow. How did we get here? David Sarif had a dream that one day he would create a technology that would change the world, and his company would be the crucible where that would happen. In 2007, Sarif Industries opens its doors in Detroit, working in partnership with the city to revitalize it with an influx of new technology industries. Sarif's research and development augmentations are a measure of human advancement toward a better future, and our founder's reputation as a free thinker and a maverick has allowed him to recruit a staff of like-minded geniuses, gathering the kinds of nonconformist scientists that, like David Sarif, have never truly been able to function in a regimented corporate environment. In the past 2 decades, Sarif Industries has generated a reputation for originality and innovation in the business and science communities. Good for them. I'm always watching the cameras. I guess like, sure, so mechanical or biomechanical implants must be great because that's a bunch of new jobs that get created or added. Oh crap, we don't have the code for this. Well, let's hack it. At the time of this recording, everyone, I have not uploaded part 1, so I do not know what everyone thinks about me hacking these. I'm assuming I did mention that I was curious if you guys would mind if I record the hacking or not. Right, so we have to go this way to get that. That means we have to go here. Let's just immediately grab as many things as we can. I'm fortifying places, which increase its difficulty to take it, which will slow down the system.
Access granted.
So it's like another desensitized sanitary area. This is a big area. There's gotta be more than 2 people in here.
I don't know about the hacker dude. He seems off. Yeah, it feels weird to leave him as well. Like, what's he looking for? Proof that these fuckers are lying to us, I guess. Just like Zeke said.
I hope Zeke knows what he's doing.
Me too, man. Me too.
I definitely want to get upstairs. Let's take a peek around really quick and see. I don't see... There might be something behind those crates, though. Okay, awesome. If I am going to go ahead and knock them out, I want to do it from above them. Oh, crap. Or this just brings us to a new spot. I might be able to knock this guy out when he turns around and begins walking back. There's something... There's like a little railing he kind of walks on the other side. We might be able to use that to knock him, to hide... People might not notice him knocked out. Otherwise, we have to go in this room guns blazing, which I'd rather avoid if I can. Definitely take the credit chips. Grab the pistol and we'll search this room really quickly. Once this patrolling guard, let's say patrolling patrol, walks away. It looks like he doesn't actually make it all the way to this door. Okay. We have a normal grenade, so we'll take a frag grenade. We have the room for it. Stun gun darts. We don't have a stun gun. We're gonna drag him into that room. One quick peek around to make sure we didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like we did. Okay. Arguably, if I'm not knocking out all of the patrols, then I shouldn't knock out any. Or I should knock them all out, as I'm leaving behind experience and stuff. But I prefer avoiding battles if I can. Although we could knock them all out, Tim. Oh, I see. That gets us on this side of the manufacturing bay. You might get your wish, Tim. You might still have to knock out these people. I want to see what that guard and this one does. So this area doesn't have an area that decontaminates you. Here we go. We're going. We should be safe here. I need to wait for the other gentleman to turn around. Here we go. Woo! We just picked up a praxis kit. That gives us an effective level up immediately. And we can take that in whatever we so wish. Let's take a look. What is this? Social enhancer, 1 praxis. Analyze people and persuade them. Oh, but we need 2 in order to take this. So we will have to skip it. Radar system. Actually, should we cover this really quickly? Alright, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead and make choices as to what it is that we're going to be leveling up. I'm thinking what I really want to start is more inventory space. So we are going to upgrade our carrying capacity 1. I'll probably end up taking punch through wall next, and then we'll take a look at other upgrades that we want. I see a camera, but I don't know what it's watching. I see it on my radar, but it's in the hallway up ahead. More hacking, probably telling us about how to fortify things, etc., etc. We will put points into hacking as well. Oh, you know what? Arguably, Tim, you should put like every other point should go into hacking. Oh, right. And our inventory, as you can see, has increased. Oh, wow. That's a gun turret. You can see it on our camera. On our radar down there. It can see us if I stay where I am. So we're just going to watch it on the radar. Okay, it's turning around. Okay, and let's wait till the camera goes back the other direction, and then we'll open this door and go through. Yeah, the game does drop you praxis kits, so paying attention to where they are. Oh, that's right, so exploring everything is in your best interest.
Step away from the console. Now! Pritchard, you still there?
Where else would I be?
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Adam, it's David. You got the Typhoon?
Yeah, but you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressured me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
I'm sorry, I searched the body just before you told me not to. Okay, let's take a look. Where are we going? Let's go outside and quickly... Actually, we can take a peek. I don't think there's anything on the other side where we didn't fully explore. Nothing else around here. I'm gonna have to be calling it quits in a little bit, everyone. It's getting late in the evening for me. I have to work tomorrow morning. So probably about another 13 minutes. You can't hide behind elevators for and use the camera to peek around corners. It doesn't let you do so. Oh, gunfire! SWAT must be moving in. Looks clear. They've been everywhere in this building. Not that they wouldn't be. It took us some time to get here as well. I see a green arrow. That usually means a friendly. That might be one of the police officers who was upstairs, outside. Ah, there's nothing that for them to use to put blame on us or anything. Careful, Tim. Actually, they're a different color. They're light gray. So they must be downstairs. That said, though, we're still going to move this out of the way. Okay, so they're here looking for anything that might make us look bad to show it to Picus. But other than the fact that we produce the parts, I suppose there's nothing unethical about what we're doing here. Which works out for Seraph Industries, absolutely. Oh wow, they're gonna be even more desperate then. Because they did all this for nothing. And now they have hostages, which just escalates the situation. I like the art. I have a shirt that looks like that one. We should check the room before I expose myself to being seen by every single person down there.
I'm not saying much about the situation, but sources tell me that a militant group of pro-human activists have raided a Seraph Industries plant. Factory workers have been taken hostage, and the entire city holds its collective breath. I doubt I need to remind you folks that this is the second time the biotechnology firm has been attacked. The first time, 6 months ago, on the eve of controversial hearings set to scrutinize the company's research. With those hearings permanently on hold, many are now wondering if something else may be going on. Is David Seraph hiding something? For tonight, this is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
I like that even though it's a hostage situation, people's lives are at stake, the news still decides to attack David Seraph. They really have it out for him no matter what. This is oh wow, I can't pronounce it. We will need to access some office computers if we're going to find anything here. Seaboy sent me a hack for this one on the office floor. Login S Grimes. Password Ovid. La lucha continua. Global Politics Review 2026 edition. Chapter 3. The State of the American Disunion. After the 2015 oil crash, the United States found itself an embattled nation, from within and without. Struggling against the rising economic power of China, internal pressures have grown. Dissent against draconian federal regulations, widening rich-poor divisions, extremism, and widespread discontent are weakening a nation that was once a great superpower. Radical choices by the government, suspension of, I can't pronounce this, passe comitatus, increased powers for FEMA and the NSA, the opening of oil reserves, have served to bring order, but it may be too late to regain stability. Many states, Texas, Utah, California, are considering secession, while cities like Seattle, Dallas, and Chicago have become fortress states in an attempt to maintain normalcy in a dangerous environment. America struggles to hold itself together against the building pressures of balkanization, but it is a fragmenting nation on a downward spiral. I guess, well, what can I say to that? What can I say to that? Over here in America, we seem to be more polarized on things than ever before. Lots of people aren't willing to talk to each other, not willing to have friends who don't have the same political views or what have you as some others, or at least, you know, I know this is not true of everybody, right? So I should add in the standard hashtag not all to everything here. But it certainly seems that way. I don't know. As for economics or what have you, I can totally see another crash happening, and it would devastate things. It seems to me that there is a greater rich-poor divide. It's a combination of things. What worries me is I'm seeing what qualifies someone as being rich continue to decrease. I'm very close to being considered rich today, which is really weird for me, considering that I don't feel rich at all. I think that I'm just barely making ends meet. Actually, that's not necessarily true. I guess things have been getting better for me, but I am by no means wealthy. Okay, so this is this down here. I think we will knock out. See, that makes me nervous. Open door, because that means there's a patrol that goes through that. Just checking the restroom out entirely. You never know when someone might leave a shotgun in here somewhere. No luck today. Oh, God.
The Council of Five and the Trilateral Commission making the rules. You could add humanity friend to that.
Bro, this will get you to one of the computers on the office floor. Login, Emlatona. Password, Red Wings. Who says I never gave you anything? It sounds like some of the news as well today, depending upon where you go for your news. I think that was everything, wasn't it? Oh, everything. All the enemies down here. I seem to remember wanting to hold on to a single beer for some reason. So we will do so. Okay, so this is just where their normal offices are, I suppose, or cubicles. That's the UNACO's theme music. We've already been upstairs. Okay, I guess we'll just go ahead and look at all these computers. Maybe we'll finish this area, because I think we're nearing... That's so awesome. We're nearing the end of this level, I think. Oh, wow, they set fire to the outside of the building. Okay, well, we don't know the code for this guy. Let's go ahead and hack this, then. Okay, we need to get here. And we're starting from here. Oh, spam! Spams will delay this if it goes active. Let's just begin taking everything. Just keep spamming them. Yep, it will add a little bit of time to us. Oh wow, and just in time actually, because he's about to get us. 10 more seconds left, just about.
Access granted.
Nice. Okay, we've already read this one. Hello again. I've been looking at the sign-up for this weekend, and I noticed that we are still several people short of a full staff. Now, I cannot stress enough how important this contract is to David, myself, and many of you. So please consider making one small sacrifice for the good of the team. We're counting on you. Josie. New shipment in. Back in town, Egghead. Whole new cart of merchandise. You want to take a look? Stop by. S. Oh. Looks like Greg Thorpe is dealing in something. Drugs, maybe? Project 02. Just finished looking over the re-rig plan with Tim Caldwell. Wow. Just finished looking over the re-rig plan Tim Caldwell came up with for Assembly Line 2. It's ambitious, but I really think it could work. And if we can prove it will cut down line run time without compromising safety and quality, I'm pretty sure David will agree with it. Tell Tim his team has to go ahead. Then set up a meeting with them to review workflow and technical aspects. I don't need to attend. Josie. P.S. In case I forgot to tell you this morning, thanks. I really am looking forward to the date night next week. Aww. F. Marchand. Where are we going? So we're here. We want to go here. Oh! Right, so these are directories. We just need basically to shell into those in order to make progress. This, however, this is something that can give us something. Money or one of these tools. One of these extra systems. So we want that if we can get it. We're going to immediately begin defending ourselves because we're going to get detected, yep, pretty much right away. I want that. Nice, and this was a piece of cake.
Access granted.
One stopworm. If we're detected, this will stop it from doing anything for a little bit. Forward theater tickets. Thought maybe someone is interested? Good luck, Peggy. Pete Gark sent a message to the members of the Motor City Theater Lovers group. Subject Broadway tickets raffle. Motor City Theater Lovers is raffling off 2 tickets to see Love Abounds now in its second run on Broadway. Transportation to New York City is not included in the drawing. All raffle proceeds will be used to support next season's productions. Help keep the theater alive. We've already read that one. Specs from Forrest Marchand. Just got the specs the lab sent over on this baby. I gotta tell you, it really makes me nervous. I mean, call myself a patriot and all that, but have you seen what this thing does? Should we really be putting something like this out on the market? It's a suicide bomber's dream. The Typhoon. Yeah, sure, but who can afford this? It'd have to be used... Well, Oh... If it gets put in the market, people would be able to maybe reverse engineer it. Someone would buy it from another country and figure out a cheaper way to process it, or even maybe a less safe one, or to give it to maybe some of their troops to perform terrorist attacks. So that's the thing that could totally happen. But it's like that with any weapon that you build, right? I suppose. Any gun, or any bomb, or what have you. If you don't do it, someone else will. So... And even designing this thing, there's the schematics or what have you, which someone can hack, which maybe was what was happening when we interrupted the one hacker here. We want to go this way. But hacking this is going to take effort. Alright, so let's just immediately start this. We're definitely going to get detected. Not detected immediately. Okay, nice, but we totally did it.
Access granted.
Extra $125. We've already read that one. We've been looking for that one too. Alright, so no new emails in this guy's terminal. So that's... No, we haven't searched this one yet either. FB Rooks. Let's see what he is reading. Francine, maybe? Oh, this one has 2 firewalls, so they'll immediately come for us. Going here does nothing for us at all. We need to go around. So let's immediately start. Immediately defend. Wow, we have not gotten lucky with any of our captures yet, have we? They won't matter. We still win.
Access granted.
Maintaining plant security. Due to the highly competitive and rapidly changing nature of this industry, facility security is of the utmost importance around here. Therefore, I am reminding employees to maintain the highest standards possible to ensure that all work-related issues remain off-limits to non-employees. Do not allow others to enter the facility using your employee keycard. Do not ask husbands, wives, or children to meet you inside the building. And most importantly of all, do not play shareware games during your lunch hour. Security is no laughing joke, people. Thank you for being aware of it. Frank Pritchard, Chief of Network Security, Seraph Industries. Why would shareware games be something you can't do, especially during your lunch break? Just make sure it's not a network one, or just make sure that you've scanned it for viruses before you bring it in. I don't play games at work myself, but because we're a Linux shop. I was about to say mostly because of Linux, but no, that's not true at all. I have a decent work ethic. I have a good work ethic. I do not like playing video games at work. I have never done it, and I don't recommend you do it. But on your lunch hour, I don't see a reason why you wouldn't be allowed to do so, depending upon where you work. I guess this might be company policy, though. But if it's a shareware game, I don't see why that matters. This really should say don't play games during your lunch hour. Annual barbecue, another year sober, is tomorrow at 2:30. Your meeting group has a meeting tomorrow. There's still room for 35 more. Okay, there's nothing else here. That's this group search. I think 4 more terminals. And this poor gentleman. I'm sending these out as I hack them. G. Thorpe Hydro. We've already got that one, though. Oh, can't seem to click on anything. Let's try this terminal. The security rating will continue to increase, and we will need better hacking to get through it as the game continues. So, we need to go here. That means we need to go this way. Oh, no, we need to hack one of these? Both of them, I think. Well, let's just immediately start. I really want that. Nice.
Access granted.
150. Sweet. We've read that one already. Nothing else in there. So some of these terminals are just here, apparently, to give you experience and not much of anything else. Like, we get 25 bucks because it's Script Kitty, which means that it's a level 1 system that we're hacking. All this will add up over time. I think in the long run, you get maybe 3 total experience, 3 levels from it, maybe. Well, we'll continue to hack this. Where are we going here? Oh, this is in... Wow. So we totally want to go there. Let's take the... guaranteed to be detected. Once it hits 50%, we'll take the others. Oh, crap. I think I accidentally used something. I think I used a stop by accident.
Access granted.
We gain an extra nuke virus. Nuke virus lets us take a spot without worry. I must have something hotkeyed to my Logitech mouse. Didn't realize it. We've already read that. We've already read this as well. So nothing new in that one. 2 more terminals left. And I think we're missing a person that we got. Oh, maybe we searched all of them. We already searched them over there. Not this guy. Mi hermano, we have to dig through the computer files to find evidence against these pricks. C-Boy sent me some hacked up P-words for the admin building. Login T. Cadwell, password Talon. Remember, the world needs to know. There's nothing scarier than someone who has a righteous cause. Oh, wait. We know the password for this one. Arguably, we shouldn't use it. We should actually just hack it instead, because it gives us stuff. Series 7. Bring it on, man. Fridge is stocked and ready to go. Danny boy, Tigers versus Oreos on Picus Monday night. You up for it? Oh, on Picus Monday night, Tim. You made that sound weird. We have the password for this one. We've already read both of those. Oh, this is tricky. It's more like a 95% chance of being detected, Tim. Okay, but we're out of here.
Access granted.
Quality standards. Soda cans. Guys, please remember to wash out your soda cans before depositing them in the recycling bins. The sugar in those things are attracting an awful lot of gnats lately. P.S. You know soda isn't good for you, don't you? I'll accept being someone asking to get the cans cleaned out. I think no one... You drink soda because it tastes good. You don't drink it because it's healthy. It also has caffeine. It's one of the only ways I can get caffeine. So, someone trying to limit my soda intake, not happy. Not happy. All right, so we're going to check this meeting room really quick as well. I don't think we searched in here. Oh, we did search in here. That's the bathroom. Well, tranquilizer darts. Okay, so let's head upstairs. I always think I'm missing something. I always think, Tim, that's the wrong thing to say. Well, wrong way to word it. I seem to remember they're bringing another Praxis kit down here somewhere. But if there is one, I don't know where it is. I don't feel like searching for it now. So let's just go upstairs. Normally I call this a session now, but I remember what happens upstairs, and I like to see if we can be successful now. Because I'm not going to play this like a roguelike. If we fail what's coming up, so be it. Man, it's going to be tricky. Artificial Muscles, a seminar by Hugh Darrow, spring 2009. In the earliest iterations, artificial musculature technologies were a crude patchwork of pistons, mnemonics, and electronic motors. But those systems have been surpassed by the creation of synthetic proxies that mimic the actual form and function of human muscle tissue. Known as EAP, That's electroactive polymers. These artificial muscles are capable of linear movement of a type of scale ideally suited for cybernetic prosthetic limbs. The muscles of our bodies alter shape and form when electrochemical nerve signals flow through them, and the apps operate the same way. When electric charge passes across the polymer structure, it changes shape. Oh wow, so I thought we had mechanical arms. We do in a way, but it's not quite the way I thought. So we don't have like a Terminator arm from the movie. We've got an actual muscle made up of those polymers. That's pretty awesome. The technologies we are developing at Darrow Industries focus on creating what we call a fully plastic actuator mechanism. In basic terms, we have a three-part structure, a sandwich of gel layers made up of a matrix of dispersed single-walled carbon nanotubes, suited on either side of an ionic fluid pyroelectrolyte core, known as a Bucky gel structure, in reference to the carbon fullerene nanotubes. This designed simple arrangement of soft electrodes and electrolyte layers is capable of operating at very low voltages. Nice. So in other words, we can control it by using our mind, basically, to send the electrical impulses down our arm.
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same.
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Lantern! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is, you hear? But I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
I'm gonna try to free her.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead.
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right. I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady is my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with AUGs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
He's desperate. He wants some way out of here.
You just think that taking a hostage is your only way out of here. You're so committed to that tactic, you're not seeing any other solution. Let her go, and you will.
Sorry, but I got no choice. There's no way I could put my trust in you. You're on the same side as the cops. They got me completely surrounded and there's nothing I can do. I'm all alone in here.
I have reasons the best thing to do. Yeah, you're gonna escalate things if you kill her. People not the same type of... Yeah, there's this too. But let's empathize.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
You're right. I'm not. One of your kind tricked my brother into manipulating me. And I have to make sure that they get what all can openers deserve. I'm not wasting any more of my time arguing with you. Out of my way, freak.
One more chance at this. Oh, wow. Yeah, let's reason. We'll make him... This is perfect. He'll think he's being played, and maybe he is. Death by cop is not the way I think he wants to go.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He knew there would be civilians here tonight. He thought of everything. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it.
You're right. Damn! You know, he even asked me once about hostages. I told him I would if I had to. I thought I had to here, but I can't afford to, can I? Go on, get out of here. You're free to go. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got played here too, I say.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Are you still there? Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Wow. Holy crap. I remember the first time I did this, years ago, and I didn't save her. She was killed, if I recall.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but... What about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
Aw, I'm glad everyone survived from the hostages. Actually, yeah, we didn't kill anyone, to my knowledge.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
Sure, but we did save Josie. No matter what I did here, well, no, we could have tried to kill the leader, I guess, Zeke, and then hopefully she would have survived, but I don't think I would have liked that. The chances of that doesn't seem very good to me.
Jensen? You're the guy who was sent in before us? Those hostages owe you a lot. Nice going.
No problem. Thank you. You guys can just walk in this way. The whole area is secure.
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe. This is not good crime zone. Can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay. My wife, is she all right?
She's fine. A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Oh, awesome. Okay, everyone, let's quickly talk about... Actually, is there anything else I want to talk about, or anything else I should be saying before we sign off for the night? I don't think so. So, as before, let's stop here, but I'm going to read some of the other items we picked up. So, again, there'll be nothing else past this part, everyone. And thank you for watching if you decide to go. Otherwise, you can hang around for a little bit, and we're going to read a bunch of items that we grabbed. So, we have our cool machine pistol. Hurricane TMP-18 Tactical Machine Pistol. High rate of fire, but low in power. Useful against multiple weak enemies. Beloved by gangbangers everywhere, but also the choice of special ops agents and tank crews. The machine pistol is a smaller variant in the submachine type class of weapons. Lightweight, with good ammunition capacity, the Hurricane TMP-18 throws out round bursts at a devastating rate of fire. Its positive traits are balanced out by its negative ones, though. The weapon is less precise than others, larger and more stable firearms, and its rapid firing means ammo is quickly depleted. Upgrades, chambered in 919mm caliber, the fully upgradable Hurricane is also compatible with the sound suppressors and the Spectra Point laser targeting attachment. It can also be outfitted with a special targeting seeking flechette system. Interesting. We can get its damage up not very far, I guess, just under what the pistol currently is, or matching the pistol's current damage output. But I still like the machine pistol a great deal. Alright, I don't think we read about the combat rifle ammo, did we? Titanium cord, fin stabilized, discarding sabot. Sabot? Oh, wow. I don't know how to pronounce this. Sabot, we'll call it. .303 caliber rounds manufactured for use in any military field combat rifle. A carton of rimmed 3.5 caliber jacketed hollow point JHP bullets, optimized for high energy transfer and stopping power when deployed by revolver type firearms. Heavyweights is the name of it. That's a pretty good name for that. Concussive grenade, shock attack version 5 concussion grenade, stun enemies for a few seconds. Warning: the flash suppressant augmentation upgrade may be used to negate the effects of a concussion grenade. The shock attack concussion grenade is a non-fragmenting hand-thrown munition that uses explosive pressure to damage and disorient targets at close range. The version 5 combines the common function of concussion grenade with the noise flash capability of a diversionary device or flashbang for a 1-2-3 punch. It is most effective against organic targets at close quarters in a confined environment, but has zero effect on robots. The shock attack version 5 cannot be upgraded, but is configured for modular use. Combining it with a Mark 87 tactical munition mine template will turn the grenade into a highly effective concussion mine. It's warning us about the augmentation because you can take a augmentation ourselves. We can take an augmentation, which makes us immune to concussion grenades because enemies will totally be throwing them later or sooner. But enemies later on in the game will also have their own upgrades and be able to counter anything that we throw at them. Literally, in this case, the concussion grenade. Blue dot 9mm Parabellum. A carton of 9x19mm rimless bullets designed with added recoil restraint and over-penetration control for use in rapid-fire machine pistol-type weapons. Our cool frag grenade? What is this? ECDA Type 4 Frag K grenade. Highly effective against all types of opponents. Stronger targets such as robots and augmented individuals will require 2 grenades to kill. A basic but effective hand-thrown explosive device. The Type 4 Frag K is typical of most fragmentation grenade designs used in combat zones around the world. Modern polymers, high-density explosives, and configured shrapnel elements make this a singularly deadly weapon, especially when used against unarmored targets at close range. The Type 4 cannot be upgraded, but is configured for modular use. Okay, so this can be, we can turn it into a mine. Mustang Arms Ad Tech Limited, under license to the European Common Defense Alliance. Wow. I thought there was all sorts of things about the European Union which is falling apart. But then again, this game was made years ago, so... Nuke virus software. While hacking, use it to capture a node instantly, and with 0% chance of detection. Place the cursor... Okay, and it tells us how to do it. This program uses overwhelming force to take over system nodes instantly, and without any chance of detection. And then I think... Oh, we have sniper rifle. I haven't read this one either. A carton of .416 caliber 142 grain long-distance sniper bullets, optimized to deliver full force projection over 3,000 FPS when deployed at extreme ranges. Ultrasonic heavy caliber long-range rounds. And Cyber Boost Pro Energy Pack. This restores, I think, 2 points of power. Yep. Cyber Boost Pro Energy is an artificial food energy source packed with proteins and carbohydrates. I think that's everything, everyone. So thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you next one. We'll talk to Farida, go back to the base, and we're all good to go. I may off-screen go back to the facility and look to see if I missed anything, but whether I do or don't, I'll let you know in the next episode. Thank you again, guys, for watching, and I'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.